Hi guys, Andreas here from Danmoto. I want to make a little video to give you an update on our Harley project. I hope you follow our Facebook because I showed pictures these days of the manufacturing of the components here. The frame now is nearly ready, I'd say about 90%, and to show you a few details. So, front engine mount and steering head are machined. This is a solid piece of aluminum. We welded already the main frame tube to it, and the rear subframe is also basically ready. Everything has been welded already. Here are the engine, not the engine mount, the swing arm mounts, right and left the same. These are also billet, cut out of a solid piece of aluminum, CNC machined. So I have directly here the mounting spots for the rear sets. Rear sets come later here. We are building a rather wide frame at this end because I want to use a wide swing arm with a big rear tire. So we're here a bit wider than the standard Sportster frame. And we're doing one special thing with the main frame tube. We're using this as oil tank. So here we welded a filler, and you can just fill in the oil for the engine here. The fuel tanks then later will mold around that. So basically you have two filler caps, one for the oil and one for the gas. So also the billet machined part, all machined aluminum. And we added the fittings for the oil here. I go around, you can see this once. That's the oil return, where the oil goes back from the engine, and yeah, it needs to be rather high, that it's above oil level in the tank. So the oil goes back into the frame and it comes out of here, then pours back into the oil. That's the vent tube for the cam case, the camshaft case cover. There's a vent. So we connect the vent hose here, and the vent hose goes internally in the frame up to the filler cap. So this allows us to vent the engine here. And then there's one we haven't welded on so far. That's the oil feed for the engine. This one will be welded here on the bottom, because we actually connected this tube with the main tube, so the oil will flow from here through the frame tube down, and then here we connect the hose which goes to the oil pump. So we have a rather clean installation. You have one hose going here and then two small hoses going here down. It'll look really nice. It will be the next thing we do. I show you this now because right now we still need to close this here. We weld a little plate here to close off the main tube, and here on the bottom you can see this. We did a little cutout here for the engine. So we'll still need to close this. It will be just aluminum sheet metal which we welded in there to close the oil tank and main frame rail. Then the frame is basically ready. We'll still need to add a few little brackets to mount the ignition coil and the battery, but these are all just little mounting brackets, nothing special. Basically the way the frame is right now, it's the way we'll use it later. And after we're done with the frame, we start with the construction of the swing arm. Swing arm will be bended tube, same size as this one. We use exactly the same aluminum tube, so it looks nice. It's just very fitting for the frame, because you have the same tubing for the rear frame as for the swing arm. We'll also do later the same finish on these. Again, most of the parts of the swing will be CNC cut, so we use CNC cut out spring mount, shock mounts. We use CNC cut adjusters for the chain. And a few pieces already. You can see this here. We machined a few already. This will be later the adjuster for the end of the swing arm. That's the shock mount for the swing arm. It's also all machined billet aluminum. I hope you guys follow my Facebook, because on the Facebook page we'll post constant updates. I will show you how the parts are machined. I show you when single components are done. And yeah, we'll proceed here with the build. And when the swing arm is ready, we mock it up together with the frame, and then we also put the wheels in already to get the real good idea about the chassis. And that will happen in a week, 10 days maybe, when we're ready with the swing arm. Yeah, just follow the Facebook. I'll post pictures. And when the parts are ready, we do another video where I then show you how the swing arm mounts, how the rear wheel mount, the front suspension mounts. And then I can explain a bit more about the function of the chassis, especially about the rear suspension.